have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. To get cranked up for this semifinal collision. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Tigers offense comes on the field first today. So here we are, the semifinal stage. The final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams that are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that, who can endure this pressure, is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Can he get there on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield, worried about that quarterback. He's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the outback. 4 set of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Trying for the end zone, wanting it right up the gut. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Tigers offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's good for a first down near the 40.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Tackle, but first down. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Auburn now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an
touchdown, Auburn, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Almost set up for the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after a big gain.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here, just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Clemson getting set with a first and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain to swap the ball now at the 35. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Runs through the defender.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Touchdown, Clemson. That's how you finish a play. Try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, they're going to throw the football. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Slides a quick throw. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Second down play coming up.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from the slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Running game was working. They'll stick with it on first down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Well, they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kurt, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed. In a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it.
Let's fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And the Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. Hebe keeps it himself. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring it down.
That's when you tip your cap to the offensive line. Fourth down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
With the catch, it's Clark. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. Looking for the wideout. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Gonna run it. It's Miranda.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
That's reeled in. It's Jones. They make the stop, but then moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. Clemson now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Incompletion makes it second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Tigers will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of one.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Field goal will make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Tigers!
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he fields it inside the 15. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. Like one more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. On the Auburn offense, back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And completion makes it second and short. A short pitch and catch to the tight end. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll try to run for the first down. Gets the first and still running. Looks like Auburn will have the first down. The offense going with the hurry up. Big throw caught on the left side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That pass is caught. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup. You want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Back to throw again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover and then capitalize here with the pick.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Offense getting set, second down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a first and goal for the offense. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Powell. And tackled there by the defense. Second down and goal upcoming. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the two-point try is successful, making this just a three-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful powerful Clemson offense is back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Sends right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle guard, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
An inside give now from the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Rolls it in. It's Clark. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on his scramble.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's Clark. It's Clark. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. 7th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. 1st down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Now just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With the spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
18.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Quick throw to his receiver. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Throw to the running back in the flat. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And they're trying to punch it in here. He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. And the Tigers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Grinding away with a running game. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. They continue to pound away on the ground. Banks up a 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the running back's got it again. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A solid run, good for first down yardage. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Tigers come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. And we're able to get him down.
Boy, Chris, you talk about rallying to the football by a defense. We all know how fast this quarterback is, and even with all of his options covered up, they're able to rally and bring him down once he pulled it down to try to take it in himself. What a great job by the defense to set up now a 4th and goal.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains 3 after that miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. He's wide open. Look out. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Takes the grab. It's Wilson. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. He's running out of time here. He gets loose, running through the tackle. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself. Time winding down deep in this game, and a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up?
QB strikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he'll set up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. They take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 in the final quarter.
Clemson, 28.
Bringing it out, it's Jones. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Here we go, crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play 2 passes. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, you got one final shot still. I don't know if he can get it all the way to the end zone. Hey, but miracles can happen.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over. So their excellent season comes to an end. They stumble and 1 step short getting into that national championship game. Always stings to lose a semifinal game.
Man, what a magical year. These guys had done everything that's been asked of them. They had a great season. They had a ton of momentum coming into tonight. I thought they had a great chance to win this game. They come up a little bit short, but still a great year.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.